Hey guys, okay, today I'm making another soup. This is going to be a wild rice and mushroom soup. This is vegan, and so I used the Trader Joe's wild rice. Now I went ahead and cooked that ahead of time because the last time I made this, the rice was not done and it was crunchy and it kind of ruined the texture for me, even though it's really good still. But anyway, I went ahead and yes, this is a lot because I'm batch cooking, you know, so this will be several meals. So that is 1.5 cups, and then I've chopped a few veggies beforehand. I am going to go ahead and add, just for some extra nutrition, is this much of cooked green split peas, which won't really affect the flavor or anything, but it'll just add that extra little, you know, something that'll make it healthier. The wind's blowing, the allergies are getting to me, and so I'm really building my immune system up right now, doing a lot of carrots, garlic, onion, and celery, and lots of clear fluids, and just doing, you know, as much healthy food as I can. This time of year is just kind of rough on the immune systems. And I cleaned my chicken coop, and then I went to the greenhouse and cut tomatoes and watered, and I come back and I was soaking wet and I got cold just getting back to the house, and it kind of triggered a immune response with that rickettsia I deal with. And I'm not really chopping those up real fine because they'll cook down, and who doesn't love a big bite of mushroom? I love mushrooms. Matter of fact, in a few months it'll be morel mushroom time. Heck yeah. I love morel mushrooms. You'll have to stay tuned for my video on that. Sorry, my allergies are just really getting to me. The wind's blowing. I went out and got some firewood yesterday and I got real cold. The wind just cuts you to the bone. It's so cold. One of these days I'll invest in some really good knives. That's a pretty big bite there. Chop that one in half. But I love the Instapot because basically it's a throw and go. And that is the way I like to live. The only time you have to really do a lot of work is just chopping your vegetables. And I like the fresh, vegetables as I chop and throw on the floor. That's what I mean, that's just part of cooking. Heck, if you can't make a mess. Anyway, yeah, it didn't take long to chop that up pretty good. There we go. Now I'm just going to pull that out. Now I take this plastic off, and I do save these for, because I'm a hoarder. No, I'm kidding. You put the, whenever you, well, I'll wash it, but you put your seeds after you ferment them, and you wash them, or you're drying your seeds, you put them in a coffee filter in here with the label on there, and it dries your seeds, and then you can just kind of fluff them around to make sure that the seeds are dry before you put them up. So that kind of coincides with my seed saving. And I do have some tomato seeds fermenting right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up this good as I throw everything all over the place. Not one of those things, or I have a bigger spatula. Let's do this. Those cookie spatulas are a lifesaver on tasks like this. If you have one, I got these at, one of them I got at the thrift store and it was brand new, still had the tag on it. The other one I got on sale at Hobby Lobby, right after Christmas or something. Let me grab that. I got food all over my hands. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there. That's just probably just an itty bit I have green split peas cooking in the crock pots for the chickens and the dog. And then for me, sometimes I just actually really like the green split peas, believe it or not. Okay, I got all that in there. And I've already strained my, it's a little hot still. So I went ahead and took out the vegetables that I put in there. It was celery, carrots, onion, and garlic. I didn't add any thyme or any herbs to that this time because I wanted the flavor of this soup. Ooh, it gets a little hot. Ow. But it smells so amazing. I absolutely love making my own veggie stock. Like when I don't feel good, I'll make up some veggie stock and I'll throw some thyme and parsley in there, oregano, and kind of sip it. And it is very soothing and comforting. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to kind of mix this up. And I went ahead and did the rice at a time because I was really kind of frustrated the last time I made this. And I did not get the rice done. I forget that the wild rice takes a long time to cook. Okay, so I have all that in there. There you go. Doesn't that look amazing? Oops. So what I'll do is clean up my kitchen. I'll let that cook in the Instapot. And I'll probably cook that for, okay, let's try this. So I went ahead and mixed up a big chunk of the soup. And I did add a little bit of Old Bay seasoning and some crushed black pepper. And it smells amazing. And I did add some coconut milk. I forgot to push the record. So here you go. I mixed it up. I added just a little bit of the black pepper and the Old Bay. And that's what the soup looks like. And it is just a nice, creamy mushroom wild rice soup. So if you just blend up like part of the soup, I don't add any like thickeners or any of that stuff. Even though I'm sure it would be good with some thickeners. You can add some quinoa to it, just a smidge, just to make up some body to it, or some rice. Well, no, you already got rice. I am meaning some mashed potatoes. You could add some mashed potatoes to this. There's all kinds of options other than using flours and such. So anyway, guys, let me scoop out. I got these mugs for Christmas. No, I can't. It's so hard to video with one hand. Or do anything with one hand, I should say. I'll fill my bowl up. It could stand to go a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna roll with it. And I guess my cat agrees with me too. Anyway, nice soup. Of course, I spilled some on the counter, but there we go. I guess you can't see in here, can you? It is kind of dark. Here we go. Look at that soup. That looks really, really good. Okay, guys, it is a wild rice and mushroom vegan soup. All plant-based, super healthy, and it is going to be good. Well, if I don't flip it all over the counter. All right, y'all, take care.